Hello everybody. Welcome to this thing we're doing. Hi. I'll be honest with you, I don't even want to be doing this right now. I don't even want to be doing this right now. That's how mad and depressed and angry I am. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the Fightful post show. If it was Sean, I'd call out. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do the show. If it was Sean, I wouldn't do it. I'd say, get Robert to do it. I'm not doing the show tonight. If it was Sean, I wouldn't do it. But it's Sean's at the show tonight. Sean's at Dynamite tonight. By the way, what a horrible thing that must be for him. And I'm going to be hosting the post show with John Alba. So I'm just going to let him talk about that. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to remember it. I want to literally, if such a technology as they had in Men in Black existed, where you could use the flashy thing in my eyes and I would just forget what I saw, then I would freely use that. I don't care if there was even a danger I might forget everything. It would be worth the possibility that I would forget what my wife's face looks like, or the sound of my daughter's laugh. It would be worth the risk that I might forget those things as well. If you're telling me there's a 100% possibility that I will forget the entirety of that Ring of Honor championship match. I am so tired. I am so tired of this bullshit. I don't care anymore. Tell me when Jericho isn't on television anymore and I'll start watching again. That's what I feel like right now. I'm so fucking done. At the risk of giving myself some kind of crippling depression that even years of therapy and medication cannot resolve, I will recap what happened in the Ring of Honor Championship match for those of you who did not see it. Jericho, there was a ref bump, a really lazy, stupid ref bump. Jericho was obviously going to cheat by hitting Bryan with the Ring of Honor title belt, and Garcia ran down and stole the Ring of Honor title belt from Jericho, as if to say, you're not going to win another match like this. And then Garcia hit Danielson with the belt instead. And then Jericho won, and I died inside. There is no joy in my heart. There may never be again. I am so done with all of this. I am so done. Hello, everybody in the chat. I really wanted to not, be this way, but I mean, I knew Jericho was going to win. They did the exact same thing. They've been setting up a rift between Garcia and Jericho for months now. We all want to see it. We all want to see Garcia fully turn on Jericho and become a babyface and feud with Jericho. We all want to see it. And they won't let us see it. Out of spite? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. But they just did the same fucking thing with Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, where they had been building a rift between the two of them for months. We all want to see Jamie Hayter turn on Britt. We all want to see Jamie Hayter turn babyface. We all want to see a feud. We all want to see Jamie Hayter win. And they just won't let us see it. Tony Khan, I think, has gone mad with power and has turned into Vince McMahon. That's my thesis. I think Tony Khan has been possessed by the ghost of Vince McMahon, and I'm done. And I'm done. It's so lazy and such bullshit, and I hate it. And this was supposed to be the one fucking place I could go to get away from sports entertainment. I fucking hate that shit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. This was supposed to be the one bastion left in the world, some place I could go where I wouldn't have to see that bullshit. And now, Tony Khan's mad with power. I don't have anything to say about anything. Right now, the women are having their customary 9:30 match, and the main event, for some reason, is Orange Cassidy versus PAC. So either we're going to see PAC hit Orange Cassidy in the head with a hammer again, or we're going to see Orange Cassidy becoming the Atlantic Championship, which I have no interest in. Sorry. Because what is Orange Cassidy? Orange Cassidy is a vessel for joy. And I'm so jaded, so cynical, so withered and dead inside that I can no longer feel joy. I can no longer experience lightheartedness. So Orange Cassidy has no appeal to me whatsoever. I'm done. Jebby Pringle says TK is a better booker than Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I mean, the last 5 to 10 years of Vince McMahon, I would say so. But I think Vince in his heyday is much better than Tony Khan. I would not have said that a few months ago, but Tony Khan is showing for real why he is that. Tony Khan is a kid with real life wrestling figures. Preach to the sour gods, Alex. I will. I just realized I have to actually review this match, and I've seen none of it. I've just been so angry I've seen none of it. I don't know what happened. I see now that Sheeta's fighting back against Hayter and Britt Baker. Britt Baker's got the glove on. I mean, it's nice that if Hayter and Baker are going to be still aligned together for some friggin' reason, then I guess it's good that they have matching gear. Tony Storm, you're going to actually come in and help? Finally, good for you. I guess America is on the Atlantic and in the H. It's really too bad because, like, up until all that shit with Jericho, I really liked this episode. I really did. MJF was great in all the stuff he did tonight. I love the promo between Moxley and Hangman. Oh, no, that's not true. I didn't like Swerve having to cheat to beat Billy Gunn, 2022 version of Billy Gunn. Didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That kind of made me sad. I didn't hear a single word of the TBS title promo. What happened? I didn't hear anything of it. I was so angry. I was so angry about. Of course, Britt Baker's gonna win. Oh no, Hikaru Shida actually getting some revenge. Maybe nope. Yeah, Scott, never go back and watch it. It'll kill your appetite for joy. You'll never want to actually feel anything good again because you don't believe it's possible. Oh. Sheeta, you rolled right into that. Oh, God. What is going on, man? Is Alba on a downer, too? So Sheeta actually won, I guess. Good for Sheeta. Good for Sheeta. I like Sheeta. I don't know what's going on in this friggin' women's division. I don't. I mean, does that mean Sheeta gets a shot at Tony Storm now, or... what's going on with that? Why can't we just have Hayter feud with Britt Baker? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anna Jade challenged Nyla for the title, even though Nyla isn't actually the champion. Is Jade going away to film a movie? I would not be surprised if they did this angle so Jade could go away and film a movie. I would not be surprised. Emily, no, I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm dead. The finish of Jericho versus Danielson killed me. That is why I am dead. Whoa, okay. The butcher's talking. I guess I got to listen to this. Newsflash, Slick! So Moxley and Claudio versus the Butcher and the Blade. I guess that might be fine. I'm not going to watch it. PAC versus Orange Cassidy. You only do this match if Orange Cassidy wins, right? There's the only reason to do this match is because Orange Cassidy wins, right? Did they not want to do Jericho versus... Did they not want to do Jericho versus Danielson at the as the main event because they didn't want to end it with Jericho cheating to beat Danielson? Jericho was a gigantic babyface in front of this Toronto crowd full of rubes. AEW is going way down. Is going downhill, man. It really is. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think WWE is in a good place either. Everything's kind of just. Everything's just kind of like blah. Nothing. I don't. Yeah. No, Jada Pringle. I know that was what she meant. 17 minutes ago, Kate tweeted the word "no," like mines. No, she and I are on the same page. It was so dumb. Everything was so dumb. Billy Gunn did looked a lot better than the rest of. There's no way they would have allowed Billy Gunn to show up. There's no way they would have allowed Billy Gunn to show up for that DX reunion because we would have made them look so bad. Yeah, Eric Manson. That's primarily my point. Precisely my point. Jericho winning would have sent the Toronto crowd home happy, but I think they thought that it wouldn't have for some reason. But I mean, I don't care, Martin Rehill. You know you're not going to actually make the Ring of Honor title a 60-minute match. You're not actually going to do that because there's no fucking way Jericho can go 60 minutes anymore. So just have it as the main event and say it's a 60-minute time limit. And, we've gotten the okay from TBS to go as long as we need to, even though it's all bullshit. Something you do. There's no reason for that wasn't the main event. Like, honestly. I don't know, man. I'm done. No, hey, Billy Gunn had a lot of fun, but he still shouldn't be this close to beating Swerve Strickland in the year 2022. He's a marvel of modern, can we say medicine? But that doesn't mean he should be coming close to beating Swerve Strickland in 2022. Travis, things are bad. Thank you for asking, but things are bad. Things are bad because of that ROH title match. Things are bad. So, but thank you for asking. I do appreciate all of your concern. There you go. Modern pharmaceuticals. There you go. Yeah, match is going to be... I mean, they usually have an overrun of like 5 minutes. So, it'll be like 14, 15 minutes. I think. I don't know. We'll have to see. Ugh. Can't you see it's all over from you and me, girl? There's a time for love and a time for letting me be, baby. Jane, you're playing a game. Yeah, exactly. Trenbolone sandwiches. That's very true. Thank you, Alyssa. I still don't understand why it wasn't the main event. I guess maybe we'll find out during this match here, but I don't know. Kip is wrestling on Dark in mixed tag matches with Penelope Ford. That's NNH. I don't care how we've seen Orange Cassidy. I really don't. I'm just kind of, I don't know. This makes me feel as depressed about wrestling as I felt in a really long time, you guys. You know, it's not just this. It's everything. It's how bad Raw was. It's the ridiculous Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose team up on NXT. It's all of the things. OC's definitely winning the title, and good for him. I can't experience joy, so. So when is Fight Forever coming out, and when are they going to change the cover? Joel, I don't know. I loved AEW for a long time, and I loved Black and Gold NXT. I really did. I loved Black and Gold NXT. I loved it so much, and AEW just kind of doesn't do it for me right now. It feels like they're trying some other stuff that's not for me anymore, and not everything has to be for me, but it does feel like nothing is for me right now, and I mean it's fine. Good for you, Puck. No, darn. That was right. That was right. That did he just did 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 Pac break his tongue off? That was really it was yeah. I don't know who could possibly enjoy Raw, Travis. I honestly don't. I don't know how it's possible to enjoy Raw. I'm not telling you you're wrong for enjoying it. I'm saying please explain to me how it's possible to enjoy what Raw was on Monday. It was so bad. There's some kind of, I think there's some kind of career mode, but you can create a character, but you can't share it with other people, like online. You can't do that. So, I loved the Hangman promo. To me, I think it's the best thing on the show tonight. I really do. Yeah, I'm super over Brock showing up. Whoever he's beating down, but if it's a black champion, it's definitely worse. Yeah, no, Brock. The Brock thing kind of ruined everything about Raw for me. There's zero reason for him to be there. SmackDown is definitely worse than Raw on a weekly basis. It's just this particular Raw, the season premiere of Raw, being as bad as it was. You really would think they would try and do good things on that show, but yeah, no. Bloodline is great on SmackDown. Bloodline is great on SmackDown. They really are, but that's the only thing that's great on SmackDown right now. Nothing is consistent otherwise, you know? Thank you, Lex. Thanks for subbing. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. It really makes me happy. I appreciate it a lot. I didn't tweet out the link on Twitter tonight because I honestly didn't know how I was going to react, and so I didn't want to have a large audience in case I just stopped watching AEW during this thing. Thank you, Lex. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. I mean, I'm always so humbled when I hear people love my content, whatever, such as it is. But no, I thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Gunter is great too. Yes, Gunter and Sheamus are fantastic. Thank you very much, Martin Ryhill. Thank you for bringing me back to the world of the living. The Brawlin' Brutes and Imperium feud has been unbelievable. Love it, just love it. But I'm worried about Bray on SmackDown. I don't know who they're gonna have him feud with, and it makes me very apprehensive. Yes, Sports and Things. Thanks so much. Drop a like if you're watching. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, MCASP. I will try to remember that. It's gonna have to get better at some point because it can't get much worse. Thank you, Lord Kev. I appreciate that too. I do wish Imperium didn't have stupid names, but just call them Imperium 1 and Imperium 2. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Is it good or is it just different? Yeah, it's just shiny and things are different now, but it's not better. Oh, I play video games all the time, Lex. Yeah, no, actually, half of the channel is me doing gaming streams. I'm not really sure what we're going to do here for the next week or so, but starting next Thursday night, this is going to be pretty much an all Gotham Knights channel all the time. So, hope you like that game because I'm playing the hell out of that. Yeah, Giovanni Vinci doesn't work. A different Italian name might work, but currently not much of anything. I'm kind of waiting for Gotham Knights to come out, but we did a whole stream playing Last of Us and Last of Us Part 2. Played some Shredder's Revenge, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. I play mostly action adventure type games, action RPG type stuff. But whenever the AEW game comes out, I'm going to get that and play that a lot on the channel. So that'll be good. The way that PAC takes a tornado DDT always makes it look like he's dead. He always makes it look like he's actually completely impaled. He's one of the best sellers in the entire world. Yeah, Cowabunga collection. Mostly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. The ragdoll physics on PAC. He's got those ragdoll physics, man. Absolutely. I think what the story that they might be telling is that the Pinnacle was only a bunch of bad guys because MJF was their leader. And if you think about it, they were the good guys because they hated Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho's a bad guy. He's one of the worst guys, and he was still a bad guy when the Inner Circle was a face team. He was still a bad guy. The only guys who were right about it were the Pinnacle. And MJF, kind of an asshole, and it's too bad that he was a leader. But with him gone and doing his own thing, the Pinnacle still are a bunch of friends, and they realize that maybe if we weren't following MJF around, we could have been good guys. I actually really like it. PAC. PAC's better than Jeff Hardy as a seller. I mean, if you want to talk about, like, prime Jeff Hardy, that's a different thing. But Jeff Hardy of the past 10 years, no. But Jeff Hardy 2001, 2002 through 2008, yes. Does PAC have color on his shoulder? Bye, Lex. Thank you for being here. I thank you for subbing. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, we're not going to do any of that. Goodbye, porn bots. His ear's bleeding. Yeah. Danhausen! See, Danhausen can bring me joy. He's the only one. He's the only one. Porn bots have found me. He's got another one under the friggin'. Oh, man. No, see, now Orange, you can't use that. If you use it, then you're going to be disqualified. Orange. Now be a good boy, Orange. And because of that, he lost the match. No? Ah, okay. Oh, another orange punch. And right on his face. PAC is... There we go. Good for you. He's so good at selling. Ah, man. PAC's great. Yeah, Jericho and Danielson happened not at the main event, though. Suspect 333. They were not the main event. I'm going to go back and change the title of this later, but the stream was supposed to be a stream of Jericho and Danielson. I'm really glad it wasn't. But yeah, it was supposed to be the main event, but it would happen at the top of the hour instead. So good for Orange Cassidy winning a match. Good for him. That's great. Good for him. Good for him. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys, and talking me out of my horrible depression. Come over to Fightful and watch me and John Alba talk about something that made me really depressed. All right. Yeah, orange confetti is perfect, too. Isn't it great? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you tomorrow to stream something. Not sure what. But right now, you'll see me over on the Fightful YouTube with John Alba talking about this episode of Dynamite. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.